Skull Murphy. Skull Murphy of Plymouth, 15.5 stone. With his crazy eye makeup, I don't know why he wears that. It's quite ridiculous to me. But anyway, that's it. Skull Murphy. And his opponent, Pete Roberts, Super Destroyer from Chatham, just getting into the ring. A good-looking fella, born actually in the Midlands, now residing in Chatham. 8 3-minute rounds, and over to our MC, Brian Crabtree.
Thank you, wrestling fans. This is the main event, an heavyweight contest, and the winner to meet next Saturday lunchtime from India, Tiger Dalabasi. It's to be wrestled over 8 3-minute rounds. 2 falls, 2 submissions, or a knockout will decide the winner. On my left, in the red corner, the indestructible, the Skull Murphy. On my right, in the blue corner, from Chatham in Kent, Super Destroyer, Pete Roberts. Our referee, Mr. Ken Joyce.
So 8 3-minute rounds, 2 falls, 2 submissions or a knockout to decide the winner. Murphy from Plymouth, who won the Grand Prix belt back in 1984 over Johnny Wilson, who we've just seen. That was December 29th, 84. Super Destroyer Pete Roberts, Chatham, originally Birmingham, Worcester area, 15 stone 2, giving away 5 pounds here today. Referee Ken Joyce in charge of this one.
Round 1.
8 3-minute rounds, 2 falls to decide it. And Murphy, Skull Murphy, as usual, in his black tights and leotard. Remember, this Skull Murphy has that standing submission hold he calls the gator, one of the most dangerous looking holds, and Roberts knows this very well. Murphy, of course, the son of my old friend Roy Bull Davis. I'm sure a lot of the older grapple fans will remember Roy Bull Davis from Plymouth. And I'm sure poor old Roy, who died last year, turned over his grave if he saw his son wearing that ridiculous makeup on his face. Just a minute left in the first. Seconds to go. Nice, very nice move there by Murphy. 5 seconds. Well, this man turned a full-time pro in 1978, ambition the heavyweight championship of Great Britain. Started in the wrestling booths like his dad. Pretty hard start. I cannot understand why he has this makeup on his eyes. He doesn't need it. He's a strong, good wrestler.
Second away, round 2.
If he wants to attract attention to himself, he should do it by wrestling as well as we know he can do. Pete Roberts, his opponent, one of the most popular heavyweights in the business today. Pete with his usual black trunks and boots and elbow protectors. He's a very, very good mover in every way. One of the fastest men, especially in tag wrestling, as that's where he got his name Super Destroyer from when he was out in Japan. And a full Japanese stranglehold now to Murphy. To go in the second, and that angered Pete Roberts just a little bit now. You don't blame him, he's been taking quite a bit. Referee Ken Joyce says, yes, I'm watching you, Murphy. Roberts got behind him neatly, but didn't stay there. That's a beauty. Oh, yes. Great back shot to the stomach. Flyer over up to the top, but thrown off quite easily, and it's only 8 seconds to go. Let's have a look at the good-looking boy from Chatham, Super Destroyer Pete Roberts. Hobby training as swimming, of course, trained for the ring by Carl Kane originally, and Francis Sinclair Gregory, one of the greatest heavyweights in this country, the British heavyweight champion at the time, and held all kinds of Cornish championships at the same time.
Seconds away, round 3.
Pete Roberts' ambition, of course, has always been the British heavyweight title. He's tried for it a couple of times, and he held it just for a very short moment, but I think everybody in the business would like him to have another try at that British heavyweight title. Held, as you know, of course, at the moment, by Pat Roach. Birmingham. I think Pete Roberts would have more chance of getting the title off Ray Steele, who lost it to Pat Roach now, but there's more probably with Pat Roach in him. Beautifully crossed hands move, right around the throat. Great body check. A flying tackle, caught though, and it's a bound for cross press, follow that slam, and it's the first fall to Murphy. in just 1 minute, 2 seconds of round 3.
Ladies and gentlemen, in round 3, the referee has disallowed the fall for striking his opponent up to the count of 3. Fall disallowed.
So, no. Something the referee didn't like, Ken Joyce didn't like about the way he held that hold to get the fall, so the fall has been disallowed.
Seconds away, round 4.
And here we go for round 4. And remember, no score so far. 2 falls to decide the bout with 5 rounds to go. Yes. And it wasn't really straight fingers there. It was much more of a clenched fist punch, and I'm sure you saw at home. Guillotine.
5, 6, 7.
From the forearm uppercuts, and Pete Roberts is pretty good at that too. And the body check. There's a perfect Roberts uppercut. Referee Ken Joyce checking that was nowhere near the windpipe. Yes, referee not too sure about whether that was a punch or not. We can tell him at ringside, and of course you at home could. Cameras caught it, but the referee doesn't always. No way a referee can be everywhere in the ring and see it from all angles. And some of the pros, especially the type of pro that uses that sort of inside move, like Skull Murphy, are masters of the situation. Just a minute to go in the 4th. And it's a sleeper. It's a sleeper, so he's told to break the hold and allow Pete Roberts to come back to. Yes, he's back now, just about. Bit groggy maybe, but that was a sleeper. Illegal hold in this country to hold on, especially when the referee does punch as well. 30 seconds to go in this round 4. And it's a full Nelson to Roberts, trying to hold on to something for this last few seconds of the round. He's been told to break it. Just 10 seconds to go. And the double interlock will do neither of them any good in this round. Well, this man's Skull Murphy. First time we saw him was May '82 on television. He had a couple of years as an amateur in London, turned pro in 1978.
Seconds away, round 5.
Round 5, 4 to go, and still no score. 2 falls to decide this bout at heavyweight. Only 5 pounds in it. Roberts giving away 5 pounds to Murphy here. And look at the makeup all over Pete Roberts' neck now. The sweat pouring down both of them. How could he possibly hold makeup on his eyes during that? Well, the answer is he can't. And this is a special folder. Here's the gaiter that he tried it up, didn't get it right. And he walked straight into the forearm, followed down cross press, and trouble for Roberts here. 54 seconds into round 5. And let's see if this time the referee allows that fall.
In 54 seconds of round 5, the first fall of the contest to the indestructible Skull Murphy.
Let's have a closer look and see if that was okay. Now Roberts comes forward, walks straight into that forearm, inside the forearm, waiting for him. He has to go down from it, expecting, and of course he's held quite easily. Nothing spectacular, but it's the first fall in round 5.
Seconds away, round 6.
And 3 to go as we start round 6. Murphy leading Roberts 1-0. Let's see if Pete Roberts can do something about this. No question about it. The crowd here, and I'm sure most of you at home, would very much like to see Pete Roberts equalize here. Even at ringside, where we're supposed to be impartial, we wouldn't mind too much if Roberts got the equalizer pretty soon. Perfectly legal, sole of the foot to defend. Nice backdrop, Roberts over the top, cross press. Now there's the leg grab. He's got it. He's got it. And 56 seconds of round 6. It's Pete Roberts gets the equalizing fall.
In round 6, the equalizing fall, Super Destroyer Pete Roberts.
Let's have a look at that. Misses times it completely, Murphy. Goes for the neck. Roberts gives it a big backdrop, follows down before he can move and grabs the cross press, making sure the left leg is held so he can't put any weight on that. Very good move indeed by Pete Roberts. 1 fall each now and 2 rounds to go.
Seconds away, round 7.
Round 7, 1 each. And now it's Murphy not leading anymore. A little bit worried and staying in his corner. Getting an extra breather, wants a handshake. Roberts, quite correctly, does not want to trust him. Started with a thumb, but didn't bend the thumb back, which is illegal. And that leg came across the stomach neatly. Oh, nice crunch hold from the rear.
3, 4, 5, 6. Hey, let it get up.
You'll never hold that.
1.
No, he's got to get both arms hold. Make sure the legs pull back. Trying the double knee instead.
1.
Even then. Oh, yes, that's a good one. Nice forearm uppercut.
3, 4.
Those perfectly legal if he just leaves the fists out. Follow down cross press again to Murphy.
1.
It's a count of 1, but Roberts easily out after 1. Yes, single leg Boston now to Roberts. If he can get that on and submission from it, he's got the bounce on it. Not got it on quite correctly, but will it be enough? He wants his man facing the canvas completely, and he hasn't got that. Referee right down there in case Murphy wants to submit, which Roberts hopes, but no, I'm afraid he's not going to. Tries the step over toe hold again. It doesn't turn. Single leg Boston once more. He's got 20 seconds to make it count. 15 seconds. 10 seconds. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, and 3. No, he's not made it. He's not made it. And a very good try by Pete Roberts, but he couldn't quite make that submission he was after. Well done, Pete. He's giving away just a few pounds, and he's the one with the experience, as you could tell from that one. The judo black belt, originally from Worcester, now residing at Chatham.
Seconds away for the 8th and final round.
What are you looking at? Oh, yes, racing away, but Roberts is ready for him, and he goes for the folder. And almost holds a folding press right on the bell there. Very neat move by Roberts. What a counter. Right on the bell, Murphy came at him. Went over the top of that cushioning. And some metal corners there. And it's trouble for Roberts. Trouble, as there's the gaiter. There is the gaiter. And it's a submission. Oh, what bad luck. So in just 28 seconds of round 8, it's Murphy the winner by 1 fall and 1 submission to 1 fall.
And coming into the ring now, Tiger Dalbir Singh.
And here's the man who's going to take on the winner now, Skull Murphy, in just a couple of weeks' time at the Pavilion Gardens, Buxton. That's on next Saturday, 26th of this month. Buxton Pavilion Gardens. Next Saturday, Tiger Dalbir Singh takes on Skull Murphy. And already Murphy's going at him, trying to tear his shirt off. He's a nut, this man, he really is. Well, Dalbir Singh would like to do it now. Says, come on right now if you want to. And it's Ken Joyce now trying to keep him away. And now the other referee, Peter Sakash, is in the ring with Ken Joyce to try and cool him down, the Indian champion, Tiger Dalbir Singh. Anyway, that's it. We'll see them fight, that fight that both of them want right now, next Saturday at the Buxton Pavilion Gardens. So with that, it's goodbye from all of us at Starbridge. Have a good week. Till next week.